Hey folks, it's Joe Steet here. Got us a one of these cases of Double Masters VIP that we're gonna do a quick crack-a-lackin' on and see what pulls we get. I'm struggling with this a lot more than I thought I would when I started this plan, but that's what the internet's for, is embarrassing moments sticking around forever. Alright, so here's one of the Double Masters VIP boxes. So this, alright, now here's the good stuff. These are the this box slash pack is what people are really buying. Gonna care a little bit less about the packaging, and that way nobody also would ever worry about whether or not this has been resealed, because look how poorly opened it was. This is the opening of a gorilla. Alright, let's see here. The inner packs are clear. They're supposed to be. You could search it by, just sliding the cards around, but I much prefer the opening it and then I have all the cards. Let's see here. A bunch of commons. Mine. We're into the uncommons. Dread Return, Ritual, Revoker, Terrastodon. Ooh, full art foil, Lightning Greaves, and a Karn Liberated. That's a pretty hot first pack. Some of these full art lands, which are reprints of various popular Zendikar and Unhinged ones, with a foil Mountain and Swamp and 2 tokens. Alright. That's a pretty good first pack. The Karn's a nice touch. It's been a while since I've done a for leisure box break, so I've been looking forward to this one. Lightning Axe. Ooh, Jelly Jenny. There's various cards that I just think are fun, and I'm going to be disproportionately excited about. Metamorph and a Tron land. Stack of regular basics, then some foil basics. Then let's see what else we got. Another box. So obviously the big hits out of these are going to be the Force of Will full art and the Mana Crypt full art, and then obviously foils of those are quite expensive. But yeah, we have these up for sale on our website, dacardworld.com. If you have any questions about placing a large order or anything like that, feel free to email me directly, joe@dacardworld.com. And then, yeah, we'll get these orders out to you, because this stuff's, released. We can certainly ship it anywhere that we need to. Oh, Ash Barrens. Sword of the Meek, Goblin Guide, Thoughtseize, Stoneforge Mystic. That is some spice. And then foil lands and tokens. Alright, nearly through the first of 4 cases. I'm being told that these might not be super visible. Good thing I'm narrating these, but alright. I'm too excited to look at the cards myself. I'm not paying attention to if you all can see. I'm a selfish pack opener. Strix, in case anybody plays a Lurin. Ooh, Oubliette. They brought back the phasing. Adnaz, Abunus, Council's Judgment, and Brainstorm. We do also buy cards in addition to sell them, so if you or someone you know has opened some of these good cards, feel free to reach out to us, and we will hopefully exchange our money for your goods. So I couldn't think of a way to involve services in that as well, but because money can be exchanged for goods and services, as I'm assuming everybody is aware. I don't know why I'm explaining this that much. I'm making a minor reference to an old episode of The Simpsons where Homer finds a peanut, or drops a peanut, and then finds $20 and expresses his displeasure, and then his brain reminds him that money can be exchanged for goods and services. This was a throwaway reference that has turned into a, like, I don't even know how long, detour through Rambly Lane. This is what happens when I have to talk and don't have a script, and it's not about tape loops. I don't know if the mic picked it up, but the other people in the room were laughing at that one. I'm mentioning it so that it's preserved for the record. I heard a wheeze of laughter. Inkwell Leviathan, High Market. Another Stoneforge. Oh, Stoneforge Mystic and Banner Skull. Oh, the whole package right in one. Haha. Some lands, foil full arts, and tokens. I gotta say, I'm enjoying this. I haven't opened anything like too overwhelmingly exciting yet, but like just it's fun. I like the cards. The Oubliette was super nice. It's foil. I wanted one of those because it's foil and it didn't exist yet, and now it also says phasing. Let's see here. There's a plant token on the back of here. It's a 0/1 and it's a plant. It's not a good token out of all the tokens that could exist, but it's not the worst. I'm not actually sure what the worst token is. Probably one of those detrimental trigger tokens. Jelly Jenny again, Factory, Dread Return, Death Reap. I think we had some of these run already. Thoughtseize and Salvage Titan. Academy Ruins on that sweet Avacyn. Look at that! Ah, that's one of the cards I was like hoping I would pull so I can put it in my deck without having to go out and buy it loose. You heard me. I took the roundabout way. Instead of buying a something like $40 card, I decided to buy and crack a case of Double Masters. And then hope for it. I made the fun decision, not the smart decision. Alright. Next up, we have Squirrel token. I'm excited about. That's one of the good tokens because it looks like he's riding a motorcycle. He could, like, you just imagine the motorcycle being right there and he's riding it. You'll also never not see that again if you look at it. Tower, map, Citadel. There's a land heavy pack. Path to Exile. Joyra, Maelstrom Pulse, Thoughtseize. Oh, and the Dancy Blight Steel. Look at him boogie. The old one-shot robot. Some lands and more tokens. Alright, almost halfway through this. Because of the VIP edition and like the accessibility of foils and the number of foils in a regular booster pack as well, the foils aren't normally worth too much crazy more than the regulars. For example, a regular Blightsteel's about a $60 card, and the foil Blightsteel's about a $70 card. So, you know, it's more. But also, if you're buying a full art Blightsteel, why wouldn't you spring the extra little bit? Oh, it's the plant token again. Look at it just being all planty. Planty's what I named the office plant. Ooh, Brainstorm. Ancient Stirrings. Draw a land. Thronic Geth. Oh, another Fatal Push. Ash Barrens. Graven Cairns, Goblin Guide, Expedition Map, and Sword of Feast and Famine. Bunch of lands, foil lands, and foil tokens. Alright, so halfway through, let me stack this up a little bit neater so that I don't have to worry about stuff falling over as I haphazardly open my contents. Because we're halfway, I got rid of the giant case box so you all understand what cardboard looks like. I have a newborn. I don't know if he has established object permanence yet. I think not because newborn. But if you have object permanence, you understand that cardboard still exists. It's just no longer in frame. And if you didn't know the term object permanence, now you have at least a reasonable idea of what the term means. To elaborate, because it's bothering me in case somebody's misunderstanding, object permanence is the ability to know something still exists even when you can't see it. Plant, again, this is a plant-heavy case. Our Falcon, I'm not sure if he has object permanence, but I have discovered I can play peekaboo with him. Oh, it's her, I'm sorry. Hex Mage, Riddlesmith, Oracle, Pyro Wild Shaman, ooh, Rex Sage. That's what it's called. Rav Trap, Voice of Resurgence, Metamorph, and this fancy Noble Hierarch. Some basics, and some foil basics, and some tokens. There was a treasure token in there. That was okay. Let's see here. I'll be sure to treasure that treasure token. I'm getting thumbs down over that pun. They can't all be winners, especially if I'm the one making them. Alright. This is a slightly different art for Dancy Blightsteel on the side, I just noticed. Oh, the art's not always the same on these, is it? Oh, it is, and I'm just looking at two different sides of these. I was like, oh, they did more than one packaging. No, there's more than one side of the packaging, and I apparently lack object permanence. Which, if you were paying attention earlier, you know what that means. Brainstorm. Foundry. Chalice. Treasure Keeper. Having a lot of Seraph Sphinxes. Adnos. Blade Spicer. Meddling Mage, and this, oh, that chompy worm coil engine. So chompy looking. That, and then some basics. Hooray! Alright, 6 boxes / packs to go. You'd think I'd be like much smoother at this process by now, but nope. Still just opening it like a buffoon. Did I say barfoon instead of buffoon? I'm just the worst. Gonna have to redub that later. It's like when Patton Oswalt accidentally called it the Pat Blue Ribbon Brewery. Oh yeah, you know where they view the beers? Yikes. Alright. This guy. Bobble. Ooh, crop rotation. Dread Return. Raven Cairns, Endless Atlas, Tower, and Sword of Body and Mind. I'm curious if I've opened a foil Urzatron set yet. I don't think so, but I think I've got 2 out of 3. And some basics. But I've got 5 packs to go. If I open, like, 2 of 1 and 0 of a third out of this Urzatron set, I'm going to be a little bit nurgled in the brain. Or my brain will wrinkle. I don't know. Something's going to happen to my brain, and it's not going to be a positive adjective and or verb.
Say nurgle.
Yeah. I said nurgle. I don't know what it means. I think it does. Yeah, that wasn't even a sentence. If not previously mentioned, I have a newborn. Which I'm hoping makes some sense out of my nonsense. That was... I enjoyed my own joke there quite a bit. Time Thief, Thespian Stage, Blood Moon, and the Mox Opal, one of which is banned in Modern. I say, ouchies. Basics and foil basics and tokens. Alright, on to the last case. Or mini case. Alright, let's see if we get anything good out of here. Well, I mean, we're guaranteed to get something good, but maybe not top tier out of the possibilities here. Tower, Star, Thopter Foundry, Core Clan, Blasphemous Act, Wooded Bastion, Expedition Map, and Akalia the Vast! Another card that I was like, oh, I want this card for myself. Hooray! I'm opening cards that I had forgotten about over the course of this video and the birth of my child. I just hurt myself. Through my own fault. I missed the packaging and just pinched myself. Alright, let's see what we got in this one. Bobble, Manamorphose, Rexage Cranial Plating, Maelstrom Pulse Scarab God, another Meddling Mage, and another Avacyn. There's some basics. There's some other things. Alright, 2 to go. Oh man, that was the best. Oh no, I jinxed it. I thought that was the best start to an opening of this package that I've done so far, and then I started bragging about how good of a job I was doing, and it fell apart. Alright, let's see. This one and one more to go, and then that will conclude our journey together through the land of... I'm assuming this is at least partially set in Dominaria, but also the Master set don't really have lore to them, so, you know, it's just cards. Pongify! I love Pongify! It's an angry monkey, and it was not a monkey seconds ago. Ravenous Trap, Abunus. Council's Judgment, Brainstorm. Some basics, some foil basics. And on to the last one. Whisper, Mine, Chalice, Hexmage, Thopter Foundry, Rexage and Cranial Plating, Isochron Scepter, regular Mana Crypt, Premium Crop Rotation and Atraxa. Then some basics and some of these. Alright, let's review all of these box toppery things I got. So we got Crop Rotation, Atraxa, Council's Judgment, a Brainstorm, a Meddling Mage, an Avacyn, Kalia, Expedition Map, Blood Moon, Mox Opal, Urza's Tower, Sword, Meddling Mage, Wormcoil, Metamorph, Hierarch, another Expedition Map, Sword, Thoughtseize, Blightsteel, another Avacyn, Academy Ruins, Stoneforge, Batterskull, Council's Judgment, another Brainstorm, another Stoneforge, another Thoughtseize, another Urza's Tower, another Metamorph, a Karn, and a Lightning Greaves. Alright, so a couple things that are going to be going into my EDH decks, and some other things that I'm going to, I guess, trade for things that go into my EDH decks. Alright, well, I clearly had a good time because I enjoy life. I hope you all had a good time listening to me babble and come up with complete nonsense. If you're looking to buy any of this stuff, once again, it's on dacardworld.com. And if you have any questions about products and stuff like that, feel free to shoot me an email directly, joe@dacardworld.com. When I'm answering emails, I'm usually a little bit more cogent in my responses than I am when I'm improvising after, taking care of a newborn all night. So if I lost track of this sentence in the middle of it. All right, newborns. Cool. I think that's the end of the video. Here's a bunch of cards I opened. Thanks for spending your time with me.